All right, guys, what's going on? It's Jack. Welcome back. So let's talk a little COD 2021 first, shall we? So at first, I guess the entire world thought that we were going to get some advanced movement returning in the form of Advanced Warfare 2. And lo and behold, not too much longer later, a lot of leaks and the word has been kind of spilled, so to speak, that that is not going to be the case. And we are going to be getting Call of Duty World War II once again. I mean, is it going to be called World War II Part 2? Is it going to be called Guerrilla Warfare? Is it going to... Who the hell knows at this point? Like, for sure. All of this is basically leaks by a very reliable person that has yet to be wrong over the last few years. So at this point right now, the entire community's mind is set on World War II. And a lot of people are actually disappointed in this. Now, one thing I will say that I am, just by this alone, one thing I will say that I'm optimistic about in terms of, like, okay, let me rewind back a second. We know what to expect in terms of what we're going to get, right? Skill-based matchmaking and EO engagement optimization matchmaking are going to be making a return. Microtransactions are going to be making a return. The battle pass is going to be making a return. All that stuff that we despise and that we're right to bitch and moan about, because we are right as well, and we have a right to our opinion, basically it makes them just too much money and it will remain intact, period. The only thing at this point that I'm asking is a couple things. I mean, I obviously think doors and safe spaces never need to make a return. And I don't want to drop frames anymore, really. I think one of the things, besides the pandemic, I think one of the things that might be messing with the hit detection and all that kind of stuff is also the fact that we've got like cross-gen play. It's not just cross-play, but it's cross-gen play. That might play a role. Again, I'm not an engineer. I can't say anything like that, nor am I trying to defend Activision and or Treyarch. If anything, I do have a little bit of sympathy towards Treyarch, because they have no say any more than we do, because Activision is in charge. We know, thanks to Michael Condrey, that skill-based matchmaking is something that Activision does and that the developers do not do. And I am pretty sure that when it comes to Call of Duty's microtransaction system, it seems that with Treyarch games, they seem to be more, how do I put this, more scumbaggish with their microtransactions, because overall the Black Ops series, up until before Modern Warfare 2019, the Black Ops series was a lot more successful in every way, shape, or form. So I guess they wanted to maximize profits because of the Black Ops name, which is why it was more douchey. Or who knows, maybe Treyarch is just a bunch of greedy developers and we just... maybe we gave them too much credit after Black Ops 2. Really, think about it. After Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, maybe we gave Vaughn too much credit. You never know. I don't know. I mean, there's a whole bunch of back and forth when it comes to this, because Vaughn obviously was in charge of Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, and those are always a top 3 Call of Duty in most people's minds when it comes to it. When it comes to, Call of Duty. And Vaughn did a great job with Black Ops 1. He did an even better job in Black Ops 2. Black Ops 3, we find out years later that he barely had anything to do with that, and he was just kind of put up there to be like the face of Call of Duty, because they know that we trust Vaughn. So if Vaughn kind of cools things down, then we can, they can generate more sales that way. It's all a fucking game, guys. So now we've got Season 2 in Black Ops Cold War, right? I mean, oh man. Here's the thing at this point, right? The biggest thing right now for me personally that's keeping me playing the game is the fact that I've switched to PC, because I am working on getting better with my mouse and keyboard skills, and that is giving me a layer of fun that I obviously otherwise would not have with the game. Because one thing I can tell you is that I am really getting sick of the game crashing on me multiple times, and I'm on PC as well. Crashing on me multiple times to where I have to restart the damn thing, frame rate drops, and it seems like anything other than the 3v3 face-off, and sometimes my frames drop even in that game mode as well. If I play anything else, my frames will consistently drop to where it's like 40 frames per second or whatnot. Now, I know I don't have the strongest rig. As a matter of fact, I probably have one of the weakest rigs in the world. But with that being said, I've played Titanfall 2, I've played Doom Eternal, I've played so many other FPS games, some more recent, some older, and none of these other games do this to me. And every single other person that I've talked to over on Twitter, or I think maybe even in Discord as well, have basically said that Modern Warfare 2019 on PC is like playing a whole different game. I don't know if I can fully I don't know if I can fully believe that because of game design, but at the same time, because of the FOV and because the game seemingly runs a hell of a lot smoother on PC. I've seen it with my own two eyes through streams. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to get it because, well, with my newfound mouse and keyboard skills, which again I'm very much working on continuously to this day, but I'm also improving every day as well. I am tempted to just say fuck it, let's get the game and play a smoother Call of Duty. Yes, there's going to be skill-based matchmaking indoors, but there's also Shoot the Ship, the Shoot the Ship playlist, which is hopefully a lot better. And basically one of the things that a lot of Call of Duty fanatics, so to speak, myself included, one thing that we like about Call of Duty that we're not getting right now, which is Call of Duty's biggest sin, is the fact that we're not getting smooth, consistent gameplay, which is something that actually made Call of Duty popular in the first place, that even got PC players to get a console and to play, because it was a game that ran at 60 frames per second that was a multiplayer, fast-paced, arcadey first-person shooter. That's, with COD 4, that's pretty much where it started it all, the whole 60 frames per second thing. And that's one of the things that actually got a lot of players to play COD, and the fact that it's also, at its core, it's also a casual game, which is why there's a part of me, again, no disrespect to the competitive folks, I got nothing but respect to you guys, for all you guys, professional players, up and coming professional players, amateurs, people that just enjoy playing competitive or whatnot. But when you look at the core of what Call of Duty is, it's not a competitive game, and part of me thinks that competitive is nothing but a joke, simply because Call of Duty is actually not built to be competitive from the ground up. The game has to be changed in order for there to be any sort of quote-unquote competition or whatnot, and then you'll get some other people that have a voice as well, that they do have a point when they say, well, it's Call of Duty, so if you really want to be truly competitive with Call of Duty, it's like, well, don't ban anything, just let them play with everything. That's the way the game is supposed to be. And so, I mean, I don't know. I keep on going back and forth in that. Again, no disrespect to the competitive folks whatsoever. I mean, but I'm sure for those of you guys that enjoy pubs as well, I'm sure you see where I'm coming from, to where, yes, Call of Duty can be more competitive when you ban stuff and everything like that. But at the same time, at its core, it's kind of like you've got like a mix of identity, like you have an identity crisis. It's like, because it's a completely different game and it's not really as nearly as competitive as some of the other shooters out there. But that's just my opinion. That's my take on it. You guys can shit on me in the comment section all you want. That's fine. You guys have a right to your opinion. But at the same time, my point stands, and I'm not alone in this. And I just thought I'd get it out there. So with Season 2, we've got a whole bunch of incomplete shit. Battle Royale is not going anywhere. You know, and if World War II really is going to be the next game, which pretty much everybody has their mind set on that at this point after all the leaks by a reliable source that hasn't been wrong over the last few years, all we can do is hope for the best. But the one thing I am excited about is the fact that Sledgehammer Games is doing it, and hopefully it's the same Sledgehammer Games that was intact during World War II when the overhaul happened, after Condrey and Schofield were quote-unquote removed from their positions or whatnot, or whatever the hell happened. But there's also been word that's been said that basically Sledgehammer Games has been basically like out there shopping for new devs and stuff. So they're expanding. So on one hand, that's a good thing, but on the other hand, it's got me worried, because we have a lot of new people creating Call of Duty that really don't know Call of Duty all that well, or as good as they should. It's kind of got me worried in terms of what we might get. But anyway, that's all I got for this one, guys. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think, and what your state of mind is on everything that was mentioned in this video. And that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.